All right, just keep doing what you're doing. Maybe try something fresh, or if you want to be a perfectionist, you can always enter an event again. You know, if you weren't feeling it on the day last time around. Anyway, you keep yourself busy, because I got to shut down this Bruno Duran guy, and I'm going to go dark for a while. I'll catch you on the other side. news and bad news. Bad news is, well, I kind of lost against Bruno Duran. Man, I nearly had him, though. I was leading the first few laps. Everything was just flowing, keeping him in my dust, and then he tapped me. And it just seemed to go wrong from there. I'm not saying he cheated, but yeah. The good news for you is, because of that, I'm gonna hang up my racing gloves and become your full-time mentor. No, don't even try and make me change my mind. It's all good, because the less I'm racing, the more I can focus on my stars in the making. Just like you.
AJ, run us through what happened this weekend.
Look, man, I don't want to make any excuses. You know, the outcome is the outcome, and it's on my permanent record, and that's done.
Yeah, I mean, but you went in confident. What happened?
Yeah, I went in confident, and look, out of the 5 laps of the circuit, I was one out in front. You know, I was holding him back, I was blocking the passes, I was having a great run. And it was going just as expected.
Yeah, I know, man. I saw that whole thing. Then what happened?
Well, watch the replay. It was full contact 2/3 of the way. We're on the final lap, and that was no accident. That was a setup move. He went through my inside line, and he knew at that point it's going to spin me out. You know, I couldn't get that time back, and for whatever reason, there's no penalty for contact, so. You know, it is what it is.
I mean, the whole time, right? You looked like you were smoking him, and without wanting to rub it in, you basically had it in the bag by what looked like a very comfortable margin.
Like I said, man, it is what it is. That's all I can say. I didn't want. I mean, all I could do is I say sorry to my team, sorry to my sponsors, and sorry to anybody that I let down.
No way, man. You did not let anybody down by that. And if it was a real performance.
Yeah.
So, what we all want to know, right, Nolan, is when is the rematch?
Oh, yeah. I hate to say it, man, but I just don't think there's going to be any rematch. I'm not chasing that. It's that's it. I'm out. That's your boy retired.
What? What do you mean?
Weird. I think like there's something wrong with my cans.
No, you heard
I
me.
don't
You heard me. I know.
that, dude.
Sound like AJ.
Look. I'm serious. I got to put all my my effort and concentration into the academy because I can't announce anything right now, but I'm working on a little something. This won't be the last time you see my livery out there. I just won't be driving.
Oh, really cool story, AJ. Thank you so much for sharing that. But you're retiring?
Yeah.
I can't move on from that.
I've never seen James like this.
Hey, watch this space because we got some real talent coming through and talent that's actually fun to watch.
All right, you heard it here first on the Donut Podcast. AJ has just announced his retirement. We got to take care of some sponsorship stuff. We'll be right back.
any friends out there. And keep the aggression, because that'll help you get the wins, but just make sure you don't push things too far. those air miles. I think you spent more time flying than driving.
All right, I'm James Pumphrey, as always, joined by my co-host Nolan Sykes, and this is the Dirt Podcast by Donut Media. You guys asked for it, and of course, we delivered. We've got Bruno Durant in the studio with us. Bruno, what's up, bud?
Doing great, man. Thanks for having me on the show. I'd like to, up front right now, just apologize.
Wow, I really appreciate that, man. You know, don't even worry about it. You know, I understand that things can get heated during the build-up.
No. It's not that, man. It's just apologize for having AJ on your show earlier, man. That whole thing bummed me out. That was just pathetic.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
of course.
That's kind
I
of.
thought he was supposed to be the fun guy, right?
I walked right into that one.
Am I the fun guy now?
Yeah, I guess so, man. I knew it was impossible to get an apology out of you.
Why even try?
I'm not gonna apologize for who I am, man.
I assume that you're happy with your win over AJ.
Of course, expected. You know, there's nothing that was, no surprises there. Was confident going in, confident throughout, and took advantage. And I got a trophy, and I'm not retired.
You're just mean.
Yeah, man. You know, like
No, man. Listen. I have great respect for AJ, but come on, just playing this whole act of You know, I learned to lose. Yeah. A lot of people learn to lose when they're on the track with me. So that doesn't mean you have to retire and hang it up.
Yeah, you know, I try to be unbiased on this show, but I gotta say that I am missing our old champion. And you know, you're talking a big game, but
Gotta give me a chance, man.
I mean, we watched the race, dude. I mean, for 80% of that, AJ had you.
Right. You know, here's something that I can teach you. The first 80% of any race doesn't mean anything, okay? It's the last 20%, technically less, 10, 5, 1%. It's the first car across the line, okay? And that was me. And you guys are making me feel like, oh, yeah, you know, he was winning and then he lost. What is that? You know, I mean, I understand you guys want to support your champion. He's been there for a long time, but hey, it's time for a new breed. The new breed's here. He's sitting in front of you. So let's be friends, right?
I mean, speaking of new breed, you heard
Convenient
AJ's interview.
segue. Yeah.
Thank you, Nolan. AJ mentioned on the show that he was cooking something up in the lab, possibly a Durant killer.
Right, is that what they need now?
I think that's his words.
Okay, it's Durand, the D, and he can cook up whatever he wants, man. I mean, you know what? Send me the hopefuls. Send me the fodder. Send me it's like the chum in the water. I don't care. I'm just gonna whip them and send them right back to old Uncle AJ in the kitchen or wherever he is.
So you're not losing any sleep over it?
No, man, I don't lose any sleep. Sleep like a baby.
You're like a shark. I thought you were sort of like a snake.
Yeah, you know, actually, sharks don't sleep.
They don't.
Yeah,
No.
so that makes sense.
get a profile as a master of the overtake, zipping past folks left to right and center. I get it, man. Stay out of the way. You're getting to taste the world-famous Bruno Duran trash talk. Oof. Let me guess. He's pretending to not care about you. He's downplaying all your achievements and getting all mad at poor old James Pumphrey every time he dares mention your name. Does that sound about right? I'll tell you what you do. You just ignore it. You keep doing what you're doing. Because the better you do, the more big names you got on your car. And the harder it makes him to keep up this little act. Because he's got to give you credit. And that's when you get your shot at the top.
Yeah, but I gotta continue with this line of questioning. Gotta stay on topic for a little longer. We've seen time and time again the champ that gets beaten out of nowhere. Now, I want to know what makes you so confident after the closest fought race of your career that this new kid isn't going to beat you.
Close, it means nothing to me. It's not, like I said before, it's the first car across the line. It wasn't that close. I mean, to the amateur eye, maybe, but you don't understand that sometimes you take different tacks in different races. So in this one, I chose to sit back for 80% or whatever stupid percentage you decide to come up with. I chose to sit back. I draft. I wait for my moment, and then I strike. And there it was. There was the opening. Now he tried to come in. He created a little contact on my car. That's fine. I hit what I had to do.
He created contact on your car.
I had the faster car. I had the better line, and he made a little error. I took advantage of it, and then of course I raised the trophy and had a great night's sleep.
Okay, but this new contender has been under the guidance of
Under the
AJ.
guidance of the guy I beat.
I mean,
great.
The kid has a lot of accomplishments so far. I mean, what is your take on that?
Well, you know what he can do? I heard his podcast. He can teach how to lose to me. Right? Because who knows better? Who knows better, okay?
Okay, Bruno, you can't deny that they're doing well, all right?
You know what? I haven't seen anything worth paying any attention to.
Okay, well, since you haven't been paying attention, I'm going to let you know that they've been doing very, very well. And you can't deny that. And I know you've been paying attention. That's what you do. You're very calculated.
Like a
and
shark.
we ran a poll on Donut Media, and we asked who the people would like to see you
The
race
people.
against.
And what
in
did the
main
people
event.
say? Let me guess. The people said, boss, no surprise. They're the only person you're pushing right now. And why? Why? Because this is what you guys do. Race against me makes everyone richer, okay? And there's no better options.
Or, okay, we think that they are up to the challenge and could just maybe possibly be the one to get that 0 losses off your race car. Now, we all know that AJ has sent them after you like a cyborg from the future.
Yeah, of course he did. Because, you get your name associated with me, and everybody gets a nice payday, right?
All
Gets to go buy a fancy new jacket.
All right, Bruno, I don't think we like you being in here any more than you like being in here, so let's just get down to it. It worked last time. I've been poking you. Are you going to challenge this newcomer?
My answer is the same as it was when this tired conversation came up about AJ, and look what happened there. I retired somebody, okay?
I think that's very clever, but I still don't hear an answer. No comment?
No, not no comment. I'm just not interested. What more do you want?
Okay, I'm getting the light. It's time to pay for this studio and get a little richer. We're going to take care of some sponsorship stuff. We'll be right back.